Hello. So, I'll wait for you all to join me while I have my latte, which I've just served up. And I'm in the mood for a certain look today. So, I thought I'm going to switch up the foundations that I'm using. I might see, actually, rather than the one I was thinking, I might see if I can get... Hello there, Nina. Hello. So, hi, Shahina. Hello, Jess. Yeah, Jess. Welcome. Yes, long time no see. So everyone's going to say hello to one another. I might see if I can get enough foundation out of this sample pack. I might not be able to get my shade out of it, but I might see if I can just get enough to do a demo of the Lisa Eldridge foundation live. Hello, Claire. Now, I have a question. Which one of my Ali Pallies here? I'm considering a purchase from Victoria Beckham. I'm definitely putting in an order with Victoria Beckham, but I've been intrigued to try her golden priming moisturiser. And I want to hear from anybody that's got an olive skin tone to tell me whether or not it works for them. You just bought a lipstick from VB. So has anyone with a kind of similar complexion to mine had the priming moisturiser in golden by VB? And does it show up? Or is it like Wonder Glow? Doesn't show up at all on our skin tone. Because I'm just considering buying it, but it's quite expensive to make a mistake. I don't mind paying money if it's gonna be good. But if it's not gonna show up at all on me or make any difference, then I don't want to. Now, talking of kind of glowy priming moisturisers, have you tried to buy it in Vinted? Might be cheaper. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, I'll have a look at that. Thank you, Jess. I've got a spare foundation pack in from Lisa in light medium 12. Does anyone want it? Oh, thank you, Nina. So Nina's got a spare foundation pack from Lisa in light medium 2, number 13, 14, 15 and 16. Does anyone want it? I'm the next shade up. Otherwise, I would jump at it, Nina. Right, I'm going to try this because I haven't used this for a while. And looking at the Victoria Beckham, it just made me want to put it on. This is Glowplexion by Studio 10. This is cheaper than the Victoria Beckham. It's 15 mils and it costs about £26, but it lasts a long time because you only need one pump. And I'm going to do, well, I'm going to do two. I'm greedy today, but I'm going to do half of my face so that you can see. Yes, wait for people to come in. We'll remind me to announce it in a while when there's more people in. Right, there's the two pumps. Very thick, as you can see. Look, if I hold this upside down, it's not moving anywhere. Right, and if I just show you on my hand, it gives you this... I love this stuff. And I haven't used it for ages. I'm going to do half of my face. The problem is that the camera doesn't always capture how good it is. Let's do half of my face. It doesn't make you look like the Tin Man, but it just gives you a lovely glow. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see. Hello, Rebecca. Right. Can you see that side? And now look at that side. That side. Side without. Yes, so this is Studio 10 Glowplexion. And I first got this free. My first bottle, because Beauty in the Boutique sent it me for free as a thank you for reviewing some of their items. And I felt really uncomfortable because I kind of slammed it in my review, and I felt uncomfortable because I'd been given it for free. And I said, well, 15 mils for £26 is quite expensive. But actually it's not, because you don't use that much and it lasts a long time. So there it is now on both sides. I just thought you guys are probably sick of me using Flawless Filter every week. I've got into a bit of a rut, so I'm switching it up today. Posh just watched your channel haul. Did she? Well done, Rebecca. Oh, your Chanel haul, channel haul. Chanel haul. How's the CT night cream, Ali? It's great. I'm so glad to have it back. And you know what? Jack always kind of snuggles up to me when I'm wearing night cream, because he loves the smell of it. And he goes, that's my mum. And I've probably told this story a million times before, but for the newbies on here, and I know not everybody comments. So hello to all the people that don't comment. I've had a couple of messages from people that say, for whatever reason, they don't comment, but they watch my live every week. So hello to all of you that don't comment, okay, as well. Yeah, Jack, when he went on a week-long holiday. It was the longest time he'd been away from me from school. And he took a tissue with Charlotte Tilbury's night cream in, so that when he was homesick and missing me, he used to sniff it. It was so cute. Jess Daniel Sandler does that. You're re-loving the night cream too. Yeah, I tried. Do you know what? I really like Paula's Choice, but not for night cream. Nothing beats. I always come back to Charlotte Tilbury's night cream. What does Daniel Sandler do? Hang on. Oh, yes, Jess. Daniel Sandler does do that. He does sell samples. Now, these is kind of drying up, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and eke. I'm actually shade 19. We worked this out. Shade 19 is a perfect match, even though it says neutral. And they say that 17 is for olive skin, and it actually looks like a better match. When I put it on my face, it's 19. I'm going to try and get as much of 19, because I've used most of it. But if I can't, I might have to mix in some other shades. Actually, there's quite a little bit left. So, quite a little bit. There's an oxymoron for you. There's quite a little bit. I was teaching my son what oxymoron meant the other day. And that's a classic example. Quite a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to eke as much as I can of shade 19. And then I'll put a bit of 17 in the middle of my face, because 17 is lighter, but it is for olive skin tones. So it'll be all right if I use it in the middle. So when's she bringing this out? Does anyone know? Ah, Tria. Great minds think alike. Just what I was asking. Does anyone know when she's actually bringing this out? Next month. Do we know how much it's going to be? Because I tell you what, Nina summed it up nicely when she said it sets. You don't need to set this. It dries down really quickly. And it doesn't feel like you have to set it with lots of powder at all. It's really good. It's not, if you really want super duper high coverage, it's not going to be that. But then, did anyone expect that from Lisa Eldridge? But it just doesn't feel like you've got any foundation on. It's a bit like a lipstick. You don't feel like you got any lipstick on. And I'm going to put her trio on, her velvet ribbon trio. Now, I want to say hello to Stacey as well. Stacey cannot join us for the next few weeks because she's got a job. She's got a job when she's actually working on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. So, Stacey, hello. We haven't forgotten you. Right, and I'm just dotting some here, and I'm going to stipple this. Yeah, this is... I'm going to have to revert to using shades 18 and 20 as well soon. What I want to do is just stipple that around my cheeks. You're trying to be good, are you, Jess? So, yeah, I want to get Victoria Beckham's new eyeliner, and my sister wants it too. So I'm considering getting this primer as Rebecca... I've been asking Rebecca about it, but I'm just interested. Tria, have you tried the priming moisturiser? Because you've got a similar-ish, you're a bit darker than me, but similar skin tone. Have you tried the golden priming moisturiser? You've just reviewed it, the eyeliner. Do you love it? Can we have a spoiler alert? I might order the 15ml. Yeah, well, you know what, Emma, that's why I'm thinking of ordering the priming moisturiser, is because I don't want to spend money, that sort of money on postage just to get an eyeliner. We should just rename number 11 as the posh shade then. Do you know what? I feel a little bit like, you know, at school when there's a gang chatting and you're not part of the conversation, but you can't read, like, you're all chatting to one another, which is great. Great little community. But I can't keep up and do everything at once. So I'll let you all, I'll let you all chat. So look, there we go. There's the foundation. It's so natural. And it does feel like it's set itself. I know, but the thing is, it's a set fee for the postage. So that's why I'm thinking, if I'm going to order from her, or should I get the cheek stick? But I just think a cheek stick's a cheek stick. Again, I need to look at your review, Rebecca. I need to make it worth my while to put in an order. Otherwise, it's silly. I know I'm ordering a liner for my sister, but still, it's okay. That's the thing. I mean, I've got the beach sticks. I just think, and I've got Daniel Sandler's cream blushes. It's kind of, don't really feel like I really need that. Now, the other thing I've gone back to, even though I hate the packaging, is my Magic Away. I love the feel of it. I do this. I go through phases of really enjoying a product and then kind of going back to something else. So, Ali, is CT bringing out Pillow Talk perfume? I don't know. I have no... Do you know what? I've got no more clue than you. But I've made predictions in the past and they've come true. And I thought, let's do that on TikTok. It's a bit of fun. And I've always said it's one of the things... I don't really think she can bring much more out in Pillow Talk. She's done a mascara, she's done an eyeliner, she's done a lip liner, she's done a lipstick, she's done blushes, she's done eyeshadows. there really isn't much else to do other than a perfume. So your guess is as good as mine. I just thought I'm going to put the prediction out there. Because when I make predictions, they tend to come true. Should be doing an underwear pillow talk range next. Well, I'm surprised she hasn't. You remember the silk eye mask that she brought out one Christmas? Was it last Christmas or the year before? The blue silk eye mask that I wear in bed. And they were made by Slip Silk. I'm surprised she hasn't done a pillow talk one or a pillowcase with pillow talk on with Slip Silk. That's something else she could do. I'll have to do another TikTok saying that is a Slip Silk pillowcase with pillow talk on it. Yes, there was a pillow talk light wand. There was. There were two. There was a medium and a light, Rebecca. Not powder. Pillow talk powder. Yeah, there's a highlighter. Not an individual one. Now that's something she could bring out is an individual one, but like oh yes, I see what you mean, a powder highlighter. No, she hasn't. But the original Pillow Talk blush, the swish is like a highlighter, really. Now that's Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless in shade 2 over that foundation, and it really doesn't feel like I've got any makeup on. Now what I'm going to do, I shouldn't have done this actually. I should have done this before my powder, but never mind. Ha ha ha. Hello, Arman. Right. All she needs to bring out is a Pillow Talk bronzer and foundation. Yeah. I don't think that would make much sense though, would it, really? Right, I'm going to use a bit of this Glowplexion bronzer. I shouldn't have done it before my powder. And shouldn't have done it after my powder, but it doesn't matter. That's the Glowplexion. Again, it's very like the primer, but it's a bronzer. And it's good because you can rub it in and it looks like your skin. And again, this will last you forever. Studio 10 are definitely worth checking out, and they've got quite reasonable prices. I'm just in a Studio 10 mood today, along with Lisa Eldridge and Victoria Beckham. Oh, you start your job on Monday. Ah, hello, Stacey. I was just sending you my love saying you couldn't join us, but you're here. That's great that you could still make it. And then this is the Blushplexion. So I'm going to put some of that on. Again, just like that. And it looks incredibly natural and glowy on the skin. Do you get that sometimes? You get up and you think, oh, I'm in the mood to use this makeup today. That's why it doesn't matter that I've got so many different brands. Because I get bored and I think, oh, I fancy trying that today. And actually, you know what? You can always put a little bit of your blush up there. That was something I remember being taught when I was doing my makeup training. Just put a bit of your blush up there. Not too much. Just where you would put your bronzer up there. And I've still got loads left on my hand. I'll just have to rub that in. And then the other thing is, with the highlighter, it's not what I put on as a primer, you can use as a highlighter. So again, now you need literally about as little as the pump will allow you to pump out to do this. But you can then use this as a highlighter. So I take it the House of Eldridge is in Covent Garden. Do you know what? I've got a hospital appointment on the 11th of November. But it's in the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. So I'm not sure that I'm going. It's an all-day thing as well. Otherwise, I'd be tempted to go into Covent Garden and link up with you guys. And go and visit the House of Eldridge. Is it open then? When's it opening? That's the only thing I miss about not living in London anymore. I could just jump in a cab and come and meet you guys. And now it's so much more difficult. It's difficult, but not impossible. No, it's not impossible. One of the things, I'm going to wait until the foundation is out, then get on the train from Swansea. One of the things that I haven't done yet is get on a train with my scooter. And I've heard it can be a bit of a nightmare. I've done a plane now. I've done a plane. I can drive to London and park up and then cab it for the last bit, because there's no point. You can't park near Covent Garden. It's a nightmare. But I could do it that way. But then I've got to do it when I've got Jack looked after. That's the other thing. Now, I thought I would put on a lid luster. I fancy a lid luster. I'm now wanting to go. Well, you know Covent Garden, you've got Lisa Eldridge and Charlotte Tilbury there. Where have my tissues gone? Aha. Right, I'm going to use a lid luster. I can't decide which one to use. I do like Sable is my favourite. I'm going to use Sable. I've got Honey, I've got Tea Rose, I've got Midnight, and I've got Sable. Not Sable, Mink. Mink's my favourite. This is Mink. If anyone wants to see the other shades that I've just mentioned, just let me know. There's Mink. Now, one of the reasons that I really like this is it reminds me, colour-wise, of Charlotte's Colour Chameleon in Dark Pearl. And that is specifically for brown eyes. What do I think of Tea Rose? it wasn't as good as I kind of had hoped it was going to be. I do like it, but it didn't wow me as much as I thought it was going to. I'll show it you if you want. Have you got Tea Rose, Tria? I'm going to take this up. The good thing about this lid luster is, even though it's shimmery, it's got this thing that as you start blending it out, it looks more matte. So you can kind of, even though I wouldn't normally go near the hood of my lid with something so shimmery, I can kind of get away with it with this one, because it doesn't, I can't really explain it, but as you blend it out, it starts looking more matte. So you can kind of get away with it. Hi, Robin. Right, I'll show you Tea Rose then. Now, the other thing is that I put out a rant of the day on TikTok last week, and Rebecca was saying, oh, you ought to make that a daily slot. So I'm going to try and do that. A daily slot, Ali's rant of the day. So do pop over and join me on TikTok. They've got the distinct advantage of you can't make long videos, which reins me in a bit, you know. I'm just going to get a smudge brush. I want to put some of this under my... The other thing is, by the way, if you want a smudge brush, I think it is a smudge brush. If you go in, if you're a loyalty member with Charlotte Tilbury, did you know that if you go in and you have to go through a series of tutorials on skincare and makeup and stuff, and then it quizzes you. You have a test at the end, and if you pass you pass all the sections of the test. There's about 6 sections. They're quite easy questions. You probably don't even need to watch the video for most of them. And you do the test. You can then claim a free brush if you spend over £49 at Charlotte Tilbury. So if you are a loyalty member, go into that and check it out. The maroon boxes. Yeah, I've got loads of them here, sitting here. And you know the sleeves that you can opt to get? The sleeves are so tight that you can't get the box out. Have you noticed that? You're sitting there going like this and thinking, actually, I better not shake what's inside. But I don't know how they get them on. Oh, what time's the rearranged masterclass, Nina? We have to pay $3.95 for them now, even on a £100 plus purchase. For the boxes? I didn't have to pay for them, Nina. Have you registered on a thing? Like, if you're registered on a loyalty scheme, you should get free delivery and free boxes. I didn't pay for my last box. When you go to the checkout, make sure you click on the right option for delivery. When you click on the next day delivery with the box thrown in it. They send it free. There's something going wrong there. You shouldn't have to pay for your box. Is it? I'll have to check that out. Right, I don't know what else to do now. Let me show you the tea rose. I'm going to do something else. I'll do a swatch of all of them again. You'll pay not to have a box. There you go. Anyone in America that maybe you can talk to Rebecca about sending you a box. Right, now that a few more of you have joined, Nina wants to know if anybody wants a spare foundation sample pack from Lisa Eldridge. It's the medium 2 shades, shades up to shade 16. Nina will give the details again. Nina, over to you. Right, this is Tea Rose, Tria. I'll try and put a bit of this in the corner over what I've done. That's Tea Rose. Let's put some of that in the corner here. I don't know whether it'll show over this other one. Light, medium, set 2, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Anybody want it? Right, that's Tea Rose. You always remember it being over 150. It probably was. It's probably just because we're spending more money. Yeah, mink is definitely the nicest. My eye's watering for some reason now. And then, so Tea Rose, mink. It's a bit darker, I think, than I thought it was going to be. Honey is the other one that I got. And Midnight. Midnight's the navy blue one. This one's Honey. Yeah, let me pop a bit of that in the middle of my lid. That'll probably show up. So that's Honey. She sure can make one of these types of eyeshadows. And then Midnight, which is the blue. That's beautiful too. Stacey, you got that one, haven't you? I think. Or did you get the palette? Oh, you know what? I'm not going out anywhere. Let's put a bit of the blue on the outer edge. Mix them all in, but really you're only going to see sable and a bit of the blue. I might put that under my eye actually, because this kind of blue really brings out the brown in your eyes. I haven't seen the new Pat McGrath highlighter. You're such a bad influence, you guys. Right, let's see if I can find her. Oh, let's use an eyeliner. Let's use Satin Bronze. That's Satin Bronze. Ah, well, I'm going to put her little trio on now that it's arrived. Let's put some in my lower waterline. This is where I start getting blue from my fingers onto my cheeks, no doubt. No. Jack's on half term, and we both had a really restless night last night. I did my usual trick of falling asleep on the sofa and then literally not being able to physically climb the stairs. And so I finally got into bed at about 4 o'clock, and kind of Jack was up and down as well. He's a bit like me in terms of his sleep patterns. They tend to go haywire unless he's going out to school. So Jack's still in bed. But it's holidays and we don't have to be anywhere today. So now I'm just using the Victoria Beckham mascara. Yeah, I must check that out. I don't know how they do it. How do they get these things and sell them cheaper? Oops, poked myself in the eye then. I am. I'm going to put it on in a second, Stacey. Did a video in Insta? Oh yes, you did, didn't you? Did Lisa Eldridge comment? Ah, right, I see. Oh, bless him. My other half's learning. He's just sent me a text because he knows I'm doing a live. So that's kind of Victoria Beckham. Do you know what I wish I'd done is I wish I'd put her up very old cream blush on, which still is absolutely fine. And let's face it, it's going on my cheeks. But the one she bought out with Estee Lauder, so it must be about 4 years old. Right, let's put on the Lisa Eldridge red lipstick and lip liner. I still got the boxes. I'll keep them for about 2 weeks and then I'll chuck them out. I'm weird like that. Eventually I let go of the boxes. So here is the lip liner in What is it? Ribbon. Ribbon. So one thing about Charlotte Tilbury that I never use, or very rarely use, is her red lip liner. Because it doesn't look red on me, it looks pink. Right, that's the lip liner. Now, I will say that when it comes, I do like the lip liner. I love the colour. I love the feel of it. But I still say Victoria Beckham is my favourite lip liner because it is quite stiff in texture. Like, for example, when you fill in your lips with the Lisa Eldridge one, it's not quite as bad as the Pat McGrath, but you see it gets blunted quite quickly because it's quite soft. Although it is quite long lasting. It's not as bad. Pat McGrath's is just like a lipstick in a pencil. But the Victoria Beckham one actually really stays put, which is what you want from a liner. A lot of people are bringing out lip liners that basically like lipstick in a pencil. And I think you need a very different formula for your lipstick, your lip liner. Right, lipstick next. Now, you could be super efficient and put this on with a brush, but I'm too lazy. Sorry, my stomach's really grumbling because I haven't eaten yet today. I just never feel hungry. My stomach tells me I am, but I don't feel it. Which doesn't worry me because I'm not moving around a lot, so... I don't really need a huge amount of calorie intake, but I will eat something after my live. And then the lip gloss. It is about 1:45. In the afternoon, obviously. And I tell you what, Nina, when you were modelling this on Instagram, do you know what it really reminded me that this actually looks great with glasses on, because you had your glasses on. Mine probably need a bit of a wipe. Let me just quickly. But it really, the lipstick really went well with the glasses. And it was really great seeing you modelling it that way, because I thought, oh, yes, because I do wear my glasses most of the time. So it just reminded me, actually, it's one that really works well with glasses. The only reason I don't wear my glasses on here is because I'm normally doing my eye makeup. And you therefore need to see my eyes. It's not because... I used to hate wearing glasses years ago, and I wore contact lenses for years, and then I gave up and I thought, actually, I quite like glasses. They've kind of become a great kind of stylish thing to wear. But back in the day when I was a kid, like, it wasn't it wasn't trendy to wear glasses. Now kids are actually wearing non-prescription glasses just because they want to wear them. But in my day, it was like those horrible pink NHS ones. Do you remember? Oh, yeah, you've been wearing contact. I did, but I think I got to a certain age and they got more and more uncomfortable. And a lot of the medication that I'm on dries out my mouth, probably dries out my eyes. And they're just a bit of a faff. You do get used to them. I did actually, for years, I wore the gas permeable, the hard ones. And then I switched to the disposable ones. And then I just stopped. The last ones that I wore, I ordered were coloured ones. I got different coloured ones, green ones and blue ones, just to try them out in my prescription. That was fun. You can get purple ones as well. Can you imagine having purple eyes? Let me do my brows while I'm chatting to you all. Brows, brows, brows. Have I got a brow product around? I have somewhere. Yeah, let's use precisely my brow. I should brush them up first, but never mind. I'm being lazy. And this is something else I didn't do until I probably reached about mid-40s. I never, ever used to do anything to my brows because they were so thick. But of course, in the 90s, I had them plucked to a really thin shape, which I completely regret now. Oh, stop it, stomach. We all plucked our eyebrows in the 90s, though, didn't we? Those of you that were old enough in the 90s, I know not all of you were. And if I can find it, I must use some of Charlotte's brow gel because I love it. Where are you, brow gel? I think you're in here. Yes, Brow Fix. I don't know why. I was very sceptical about this when it came out because I thought it's quite expensive for a clear brow gel. And you can buy a clear brow gel in Superdrug for £2. And I really can't put my finger on why I think it's worth it. But I wouldn't go back to buying a cheap clear brow gel. And I can't explain why. It just actually works a lot better. I think it doesn't leave any kind of, it doesn't make your brows go really hard, but it really sets them. The formula's just really good. It was one of those things that I expected to do a review and say, you can get cheaper elsewhere. It's just a clear brow gel. And I didn't. And I couldn't understand why. I loved it so much. And you know I'd say it if I felt that. Because I have done. And what's really funny, by the way, I just sent Rebecca a text. Is, you know, Charlotte Tilbury doesn't comment or like every one of my posts. I'm not that popular as a YouTuber. But the one that she's commented on, you're going to be 40 in May, Stacey. Oh, congratulations. And we share a birthday, don't we? See, I remember dates. I always remember dates, not names, but dates. Charlotte Tilbury commented on the post where I'm saying lots of people have fed back that the new Pearl palette makes them look bruised. Tune in if you want to see how to do a look with it that doesn't look bruised. And she's commented and put a heart. Oh, the company has. I'm not saying Charlotte has. And I'm thinking, of all the ones to comment on, I'm actually being almost quite critical. So, but that's good. That shows that they're open to feedback and they know that I'm not going to say everything's perfect and everything's wonderful, because I've got no reason to. And I've got, my loyalty is to people that follow me. I do not want someone going out and buying something and saying, Ali, you told me this is good and it's actually rubbish. I mean, everyone's opinion's different, but that would be worse for me. And there's enough makeup in the world. There's enough makeup at Charlotte Tilbury to find something that suits somebody. You don't have to love everything. My eyes are looking a bit dark, but a bit smoky, but I just feel like they need maybe a bit of highlighter or something on the top. Highlighter, highlighter, highlighter. I wish this eye had stopped watering. Ah. Ooh. Will this work? I'm just grabbing what's nearby. It might be a bit too gold. This is my By Terry Twinkle Glow. Remember this one, Stacey? So pretty. So pretty. Got it more for the packaging. I got it for Christmas, but it was more the packaging that I liked. I'm just wondering if it's a bit too warm a highlight for this look, because it's more of a gold, but never mind. I'm just going to do it anyway. That's what I needed, is a bit of highlighter on the top there. I'll put some over that Studio 10. Just so you can see it, everyone. This is it. I think this probably works a little bit better on fairer skin. It's never completely wowed me, if I'm honest. It's more the packaging I like. Little trick there to just stroke it round the top rim of your lips to make your lips look fuller. Right, that's me done, I think, for the day. It's nearly 11 p.m. Where are you, Robin? Where are you watching from? Thank you for staying up late to watch me. Try a more compact brush. What you mean, I use the Charlotte one. You mean, I know what you mean, a fan brush. It's pretty, it's just never really... I think on my skin tone, it probably looks better on your skin tone. Oh, I will do. Groovy glasses. All right, well, everyone, I hope you've had a lovely time joining me for a cup of coffee and a chat with all the Ali Pallies. Don't forget to go over to TikTok and start following me over there. I'll be doing sort of little silly videos over there, you know, but also some swatch videos and things like that. And I'm going to be challenging Rebecca to do a duet with me. I don't mean sing a duet. You're okay, Rebecca, don't worry. I don't mean sing a duet, but on TikTok, you can do a video where one person starts the video and then the other person joins in. So we're playing with the idea, but we might do that. We might put that out. So do come and check, because Rebecca's on there as well at Not Fit for Print. So do come and check us out on TikTok. And I'm going to challenge her to a duet of some kind. Got to work out what yet. All right. And Stacey, I really apologise, because I know that you've been waiting a long time for this. And I keep saying it's next. But I definitely will be doing my Charlotte Tilbury Christmas treats next. All right. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Oh, thank you, Terry. You joined because of me. That's lovely. Bye, everyone. Have a lovely day. Mwah.